Hey guys, so I'm going to do kind of like a live feed type thing here. I didn't record any of the table saw stuff that I did, but basically all I did was a 45-degree on all the sides except for the back of these boards. Then I'm going to glue them together, and they're going to be kind of like a thick wood beam floating shelf. So tonight's pretty much just going to be the glue up of these, and I'll kind of run through it if you guys want to follow along. Going to tape up the joints here so that I can kind of flip them up together to hold it together for me, act as another hand. Put some glue in all the joints obviously, and then we'll just tack them together with the nail gun here. Just a brad nailer. I think I'm using like 1 1/8 maybe nails, something like that. So let's go ahead and start taping them together, and then we'll get started with the glue up. And to do this, you just want to put them on so that you can see their face. Line them up as best you can. Get the joints really nice and tight. And then we'll go ahead and put the tape on. And then, like I said, when we flip it over, then the tape will hold everything together the way it's supposed to be. Put the glue on the 45 joints, and then we can kind of flip it up together with the tape holding it up, all together. And then throw some of those nails in it. You want to make sure you get these joints nice and lined up so that when you go to flip it up together, it'll be where you want it. Make sure you stick the tape really good too, because if you don't, when you go to bend it together, it'll pull the tape off. These longer sections I'm probably going to do 3 or 4 going down so that it doesn't pull apart on me. Yeah, I think we'll do 4. Now you want to, as gently as possible, flip this over so that the tape doesn't fall off. Okay, now let me get a brush and we'll put some glue in these joints. Then we can fold it up together and put some nails in it. have to be too worried about the inside of this because nobody's going to see. It's just going to get mounted on the wall. So if anything, you want to keep the glue towards the inside. Make sure you guys spread it around really good so you get good adhesion. I have another video that'll be coming out. It's building a custom cabinet that a mini fridge will be going into, and then these shelves are going to go above that mini fridge in kind of like a little wet bar type of area. So you can keep your eyes peeled for that video. It'll be coming out soon. To mount this on the wall, I'm just going to make it super simple. I'm going to rip probably a 2x4 to whatever the inside height ends up being. I think it's going to be somewhere around 2.5 inches, give or take. And then screw that to the wall. Then this will slide right over top of that. And then I'll put probably 2 or 3 screws through the top of this into that 2x4. Then you really won't even see anything because you're not going to see those ones on the top because they'll be at the back and above your eye level. Alright, these are the last 2 joints, then we can start folding it up together and putting some brad nails in it. Okay. So now we just want to start folding it up. Gently. See how that tape just holds it all together? And then you can flip this side up. And flip this side up. Looks pretty good. And we'll throw some brad nails in it. So you're not going to see the sides the way this is situated where I'm putting it in for the customer. So I'm going to throw the brad nails in the side here, that way you won't see them. Then I'm going to throw a couple on the top because it's above eye level, and then I'll throw a couple on the bottom. That way you won't see any in the face here, just to keep it nice. So Let's get it as lined up as possible. I want the joints to be as good as possible, but I'm not too concerned on having it absolutely perfect because I'm going to kind of round them off a little bit. So that'll take care of any of the imperfections anyway. Here's a little tip. Whenever you're in doubt, definitely point your nail gun away from this face surface. I have a tendency of popping them through the wood. I don't know why. I've been doing it for several years, but I still always tend to pop them through the wood. It's pretty frustrating. So when in doubt, definitely shoot it away from the surface that you're going to be seeing so that you don't have that issue. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is super windy here today. I'm in Pennsylvania. Oh, this piece of tape fell off. I'm actually really happy with how these joints came out. They're lining up really well. Let's come up a hair. You don't have to put too many brad nails in because the wood glue is going to do all the work. This is kind of just to hold it tight while the wood glue is setting up here. Plus, the less you put in, the less you have to fill at the end. Okay. So this one's all set. You can kind of see what it's going to look like. Looks like a solid wood beam, and then on the inside it's all hollow. And like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2x4, cut it to this height so that I can just mount the 2x4 onto the wall. This will slide over it, and then I can put a couple screws in through the top to hold it on, and then you won't have any mounting hardware or anything that you can visibly see. So it'll be a nice quick installation, be nice and easy. And this is just made out of regular pine boards you would get at Lowe's or Home Depot, so it's super cheap to build. Took two 6-foot boards. What I got is a 1x6 and a 1x8, and then I just put the 45s on the table saw, like I said. So real quick, easy project. It'll look cool when I get all done. Like I said, I'm going to round over the edges and then put some stain on it. Maybe I'll put some pictures on the channel so you guys can see what it looks like all finished and mounted on the wall. So we'll set this one aside. So we have one more to put together. I'm just going to kind of run through this myself. You guys know the gist of how to do it. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave some comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If there's anything else you want to see me build, or some tool reviews you want to see me do, definitely reach out and take that into consideration. Thanks for checking this out.